See if this thing's working. It sure didn't work yesterday. Let's give it a minute.
But there are certain things that I feel like I've missed out on. Ordinary things. Like, I'd like to get a Costco card. I'd also like to visit the theme park, Magic Mountain, with my beloved and trusted companion, Cha-Cha. Thank you, Barbara. I'm so touched. Barbara, I've loved doing you.
Still not working. Something's happened to it.
So I think it was, I mean, you should consider it.
Oh, honey, when I got her blessing, it just meant the world to me. You know what I mean? Because you want to be respectful, and I thought I need to have like a totally different take on it. And so I studied how she was able to let people take their walls down, and it was really giving them compliments.
This is crazy.
Like what they've accomplished.
Still not working.
I mean, the crap that she had to deal with
Let me turn this fucking thing
to
off.
get where she was and persevered and just outworked, outlasted.
Never seen anything like it in my life.
She was in an old boys network, not just one network, but I mean, in, like in the entire
The clips
business.
of Harry Register when she was his co-anchor.
Yeah. He was terrible to her.
Terrible to her.
Yeah.
You know, but watching the clips of all of her interviews, I was just watching them all last night. I mean, it really showed the Barbara Walters interviews were all they felt so big and important, and she just went in for
I got one.
every time. It's just a joy to watch. I think anyone who
There's one in here. At least I know it works. It did not work yesterday. I went on here 4 or 5 times. I never got one person on here. So probably a lot of hangovers today. Lots of hangovers. Watched a lot of videos from Las Vegas. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I got to see all they had a lot of cool bands there. Bush, Sugar Ray, DJ something, and can't think who else. Quite a few in Las Vegas. Only one, but now I got 0. Now we got 0. I guess they're protesting me. Protesting the Davy channel. You know what? It actually doesn't matter if I get anybody in here, you know? Because I just do my thing, and if I'm not getting bothered by anybody, then it's not hurting anything, you know? Then it just sits there and accumulates views afterwards is what it does. That's what it really does. I'm going to be uploading some old videos. And they're going to be new ones because they've actually, nobody from in here has ever watched them. Because they can't get access to them. So anyway, the old crowd that I had from years ago, altogether different. So 4 minutes in, I found out one person came in. Whether they were a person, I don't know. But we're not gonna stay on here long. We're gonna give it 5 minutes. Keep the videos down to 5 minutes. So that's one thing I can do. Keep them down to 5 minutes so I'm not sitting on here all day long, you know. Wasting video space.
go on.
On Christmas Day, we were in the hospital. It was her first Christmas. It was our first Christmas being parents.
I'm not going to get people in here like this. I'm just going to do uploads.
What I had heard.
Upload videos. That's it. That's what it's going to be.
I certainly never dreamed that I would be
Upload
fighting for my life.
videos. Yeah. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Who's in here? Who goes in here?
My dreams are to watch her grow up.
You got just a person that's popping in and walking out.
We didn't come St. Jude.
Somebody comes in, somebody goes out. Somebody comes in, somebody goes out. Anyway, I've been sicker than the dog all this last 4 days. I'm just trying to get better. Let's see. Is anybody in here? Is there anybody in here? Not if you can see me. Is there anybody else? Come on, come on, come on. Feeling that. Just the basic facts. Can you show me where it hurts? There is no pain. There is no. I forget that part of this song. I was pretty good with those lyrics. So. Let's see. Can we film the screen? Let's see. Can we film the screen here? Let's see here. Yeah, we could actually film the screen so I could show that I had one person in here. How about that?
As a cardiologist, when I put my patients on a statin to reduce cholesterol, I also tell them simply their CoQ10 levels. I recommend taking Qunol CoQ10. Qunol has 3 times
Three
better
people?
absorption than
Really?
Qunol, the
You
brand I
kidding me? Where'd 2 more come?
I'm Celia Gallagher in Vatican City, and this is CNN.
New year, new leaders. History-making officials begin the transition to power.
Progress is not inevitable, but progress is possible.
How will they govern? Maryland Democratic Governor-elect Wes Moore joins me exclusively in moments. And all wrapped up, the January 6th committee completes its work. Now its 2 Republican committee members are leaving Congress.
I'm here to investigate January 6th, not in spite of my membership in the Republican Party, but because of it.
Did they make their case and change their party's future? Republican Congressman Adam Kinzinger will be here exclusively. Plus, making way. Top House Democratic leaders stepped aside for the next generation.
I heard I was 83.
Our exclusive interview with outgoing House Democratic Majority Leader Steny Hoyer ahead.
New Congress.
Hello, I'm Dana Bash in Washington, where the state of our union is.
What time is it anyway?
It is Sunday, January 1st, 2023, and we hope you're enjoying the rest of the holiday. Here in Washington, this is on Tuesday, House Republicans will take control of the chamber and try to elect a speaker. That could take a while. House Republicans are also planning to launch a slate of investigations into the Biden administration as Washington begins to adjust to divided government. There will be new faces in Congress and in state houses across the country, where you're going to see a lot of changes this month. There will be 12 women governors, 2 governors who are openly gay. And in Maryland, voters elected only the 3rd black man ever to lead a state. Governor-elect Wes Moore is a veteran of the war in Afghanistan and a Rhodes Scholar who beat a Trump-backed Republican and flipped Maryland State House blue on his very first run for office. Now he is trying to tackle income inequality and
Yeah.
Democratic Party stands for. There with me now is incoming Maryland Governor Wes Moore. Thank you so much for joining me. Appreciate it. Happy New Year to you.
And we got nobody coming in. I got nobody showing their credentials. I got lurkers in here. We got just lurkers.
Really focus on the thing that spoke with the people of Maryland about. That this is is about
5 lurkers.
and we are going to work on
Actually, I
creating
can't see
work,
who's in here.
wages, and wealth. And that means we're going
No,
to
no,
means we're going to have an
no
education
left
system.
statements,
And it's
comments,
going to teach
like
our
there
students
usually
how
is.
not just to be employees, but how to be employers. And we are going to push through in this legislative session, making Maryland the first state in this country that will have a service year option for every high school graduate for wages. It means
Well, it rained all last night.
that people can have good wages and for the jobs
Rained
they
the
have.
entire
There's
night.
still too many people in the state that are working jobs, and in some cases multiple jobs, and still living below a poverty line. And for wealth, it means we're going to focus on assets, making sure that people can own more than they owe. And that includes things like attacking the racial wealth gap, which in this country, the racial wealth gap has cost this country $16 trillion over the past 2 decades.
Do we know who's in here?
We've got to focus on that, and Maryland is going to lead.
You just mentioned some of your priorities. You also proposed free pre-K for Maryland children in need, a
Who the hell do we got in there?
program, state-level child care tax credit, minimum wage hike.
All I can say is,
Inflation is still pretty high. The
who
economy
are you
is
people
pretty
in
volatile.
here?
You have a state where a
Make
balanced
yourself
budget
be
is
known.
required. So how will you pay for this program?
Well, one thing we're going to do is, first, the best way to deal with it is we've got to get people back to work. And right now, if you look at the state of Maryland, the state of Maryland is ranking 47th in the country in unemployment. And right now, if you look at the state of Maryland, we have 2 available jobs for every single person filing for unemployment. And people say, well, how does it make sense? It makes sense because we have a dynamic economy. We're just not preparing people to participate in that dynamic economy. So we've got to focus on things like job retraining, job reskilling, fixing the broken childcare system, and getting people back to work. And also, we know we do have a unique
It's a
opportunity
girl
to
like
have
you.
capital that's coming in from the federal government. And we also have severe inefficiencies
I'll
that are taking
do
place in the way
anything
that
you
capital
ask of
is
me,
distributed. So we can actually
just
go
to
and create
win
economic growth.
the love of the life of me.
Taxes. We can actually do this by
A
fixing
girl
inefficiencies,
like
leveraging
you.
the capital that's already there, and getting
Yeah,
people
nobody's
back
gonna,
who will participate.
show
You're confident that
themselves.
you can pay for all of the
Other
programs
than
that
there's
you
a few numbers
have
here.
in your sort of in your toolbox that you plan
I
to
could see you. Yeah, I can't.
without
Yeah. No, I was on here yesterday 4 or 5 times, and not one person came in. And then another guy had the same problem on his channel in Las Vegas. Yeah, Mark, the other me. He lost his whole side. He couldn't even see anything, and he couldn't get it. He couldn't get the channel to run.
you will be Maryland's first black governor. The state attorney general.
I just couldn't. How is it that I can't see them?
All black. We haven't really seen this kind of concentration of state-level black leadership anywhere else in the country. Talk about the significance of this, particularly in a state like Maryland.
So they make themselves invisible, huh?
It is remarkable, and I'm proud of the history that I'm going to make in this race, being the state's first black governor. And also, I'm proud of it because I know
Big crowd yesterday, really?
the history is in the state of Maryland,
Seriously?
and how complicated the racial history in the United States is.
It didn't. One thing, it didn't even show the video after I let the video, after I closed it out. It didn't even show that there was a video there. Now that's unusual. Usually, it goes, but it didn't. It wasn't working. Mark from the other me his didn't even work yesterday. He was pissed. Because he had 2,000 people in his channel, and it went belly up. It just went whoop, gone. Went down to 0. Oh, he was pissed. Then he tried to restart it, and he couldn't see nobody in there. Oh, he was getting pissed. And I think he got so pissed, I think he just left. He just freaking left the whole scene there in Fremont Street and went home.
But because they knew that together we could actually build a state that everyone could believe in and everyone could thrive in.
We could see the chat. You couldn't, though. Now, why is that?
During your campaign,
Why is that?
you said that the idea of
That you could see the chat and I can't.
co-opted by Republicans.
You think it'd be the other way around.
When you say that, and how do you change it?
Yeah?
I love
Well, we got a small crowd. You know, it's only what? Does that mean there's a big crowd in here? And I can't see it. Same situation.
And I define patriotism when I left my family and I deployed with the 82nd Airborne Division to
I think
Afghanistan.
didn't you go into the Las Vegas
I am a patriot
stream last night on your Mark's channel?
to let anyone
The other me,
about what it means to be a patriot, particularly when their definition
the other me channel.
was helping to storm a capital on January
Interesting
6th.
name,
And I think we need
the other me.
that our country is worth fighting for. But fighting for your country does not mean hating half of the people in it. And when we talk about patriotism, it means an ability to be able to lift everyone up, to fight for each other, to believe in each other, to believe that our country is great because we are inclusive. And so I think it's incredibly important. We saw that in the state of Maryland where we ran on that, and we saw overwhelmingly that Democrats
You said hello to Mark last night.
and Republicans
Like I said, he was like the biggest. He had the most people out of anybody that was doing live streams out of Las Vegas yesterday. He had the biggest one. He had the most. Over 2,000. Well over 2,000. He broke all of his records. You know, I seen some other people in there too. I went into others because he was not on there, so I had to go with somebody. But the problem is, the concert they were covering, I didn't care for the band. You know, I don't care for Sugar Ray. I'm not a big fan of Sugar Ray. I'm not impressed. Their band is not that good. You know, I mean, I'm what they have songs that are hit songs. Yeah, Bush played there. Yeah, and I wanted to see that. And Mark was going to cover that. But then Mark's channel went down, right? Just as he was charging up his batteries, and then he was going to head over there. And then right before he got that chance, his channel went down. But it appeared that his channel was running. It's just that he couldn't see his people in the channel. He couldn't see them. But I could see there was a bunch of people, but then all of a sudden it went gone. It just went away. So then he tried to reboot it, and they couldn't get it to come back. That's a bummer, because I talked to this one person that, because there's only like 2 that I knew of that was filming out, maybe 2 or 3. They were doing a live stream out there, but they were all covering that one band. I go, why don't you guys split up, and like one could have this band while the other. They didn't plan it out very well. They should have had somebody filming each band, each act, so that everybody had the opportunity to see all the every single band. In other words, you could go back, do the playback, and you could see the band that you missed, you know, and while the other person was. But no, I try to tell that person, why don't you guys split up the live videos? Just 3 of you there filming one show. Why don't 2 of you go to the other shows that aren't being covered? Vegas streamers are cringy well, they're over their views. Yeah, they try to get they're trying to get the most views, right? Bush must have been a big show there. Had to have been. That guy used to be married to Gwen Stefani, and had kids with Gwen Stefani. And then Gwen Stefani divorced him, and it went to Blake Shelton. So, yeah. Blake Shelton. Yeah, you know, and then I was on some other channel last night, but they were out of their house. They were just filming inside their house.
Of Marilyn Westmore, thank you so much, and again, Happy New Year.
Thank you so much, and Happy New Year.
Revelator, why don't you come out here and check it out yourself?
He is stepping down.
You come out, you drive out here and check it out.
Before he moves out and talks about what's next for him in the new Congress as a
Check it out.
Congressman from Maryland. And he took on his own
I'm not out there, guy. I'm not even anywhere near there.
Now he's on his way out.
I'm in Phoenix right now.
Congress. Congressman
I came back to Phoenix last, what time did I leave? I left at about 7:30 last night. I'm back in Phoenix. I'm actually in the Happy Valley, parking lot.
The best way we're going to get through this is we remain calm.
Happy Valley parking lot.
Rudy Giuliani arguing that he wasn't literally advocating for insurrection.
What do you mean I was there? Spend some money, guy. Put gas in your tank and drive. Don't be so cheap. Don't be cheap. Put the gas in your tank and drive.
He tried to save a buck on it.
I got what I paid for. Not so smart.
Oh, you're staying at your kid's house, huh?
There is a smarter way to say it. Switch to Verizon. For a limited time, get Welcome Unlimited.
There ain't no place you could camp around there in your trailer.
3 years.
The only place you could possibly camp would be your kid's house.
Probably faster.
Now is the best time to switch to Verizon for just $25 a line, guaranteed for 3 years. The savings that last on the network you want. Verizon.
I was watching all the live feeds from Las Vegas last night.
On top of the world. Before Advil. Advil targets pain at the source of inflammation. When pain comes for you, come back fast with Advil liquid gels.
Any questions, Chris?
Well, take a ride, man. Take a ride and go look at the chicks, man. There's a lot of them out there. There's quite a few in there, actually. I just didn't go all the way back in there. I could see from a distance there's women back in there. But it's clothing optional. That means most people, if they have their brains on right, they wear some clothes because it's freaking cold out. You're just going to get you're going to get sick by not wearing any clothing out there. No jacket. Freaking stupid. I get sick and I'm not even...
Ask your doctor. I tried every other but my girls It doesn't just cover us, it helps
But it rained last night.
better than detergent.
It rained for hours last night.
Fabrics off your aisle.
One roll of a lifetime.
It rained in Las Vegas, too.
She had enough. She took Mucinex Instasyn sore throat lozenges. Show your sore throat to boss. Mucinex Instasyn works in seconds, lasts for hours.
No, I'm not dying. But if you want to check out those women, you gotta make a ride. You gotta drive. I'm not gonna break up my camp here. I'm not gonna unplug just to go gawk at some women that I don't even want to look at.
Closed captioning brought to you by Mesobook.
Why would I do that? Doesn't make any sense.
On mesothelioma. Call for the free book and receive so much more. Call 1-800-831-3700.
Yeah, I was on. I don't know. I was in about half. I was in like 3 different
Two-year anniversary.
Las Vegas streams last night. Let me see. 1, 2, 3.
Criminal
I think I was in 4.
played a role, pretty big one, in the midterm election. They also changed the careers of 2 House Republicans who chose to serve on the January 6th committee.
Are there
Largely
plugs
as a
in
result of that
Norteo?
service, they both
What is
have
Norteo? What is that?
Now is the outgoing Republican Congressman of Illinois, Adam Kinzinger. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Let's start with the work that you've been doing over the past almost 2 years. The January 6th committee, it's over, and it's now in the hands of the Justice Department. Do you think that President Trump ultimately will be charged for crime?
Look, I mean, when I got into this, when we started this process, I didn't know, I'm not a lawyer, I'm a Justice Department guy, didn't necessarily know, is he guilty of a crime or not? Obviously, what he did from a presidential perspective, from an oath perspective, is a problem. As we've gotten into this, I look and I'm like, yeah, if this is not a crime, I don't know what is. If a president can incite an insurrection and not be held accountable.
Don't worry about what I watch forever later. I pay for the TV.
And so,
If I pay for it, I can watch whatever I want.
get to where we're going to go.
You know what I'm saying?
The Justice Department will do
It's
the
my
right thing.
prerogative. I can watch what I want.
And I frankly think it should be. I mean, everything we targeting.
I'm not going to repeat anything. I'm not telling you that what I'm watching. I'm not even telling you.
Minutes and watching
How do you
this
even know?
in the hope that
How do you even
just
know?
maybe that last attempt to stay in power will work.
So he should be charged and convicted.
That's my personal opinion. It's not from a
Based on
lawyer.
the evidence.
I'll bet you Cracker Barrel's closed today.
I look at that and I go, if he is not guilty,
I'll bet you it's closed.
then
If it's closed, you can't camp
this
there.
country, because now every future president can say, hey, here's the bar. And the bar is do everything you can to stay in power.
When you talk about the
They don't-
future of this country,
One thing about a newscast, they don't entirely lie about. You think they lie about everything? Everything they say is a lie.
for American democracy.
They talk about crime. I mean, they're showing the actual crime. They're showing the person that got arrested that murdered 4 college students. There's no lie about that. Okay, the guy straight up stabbed up the people and killed them. Killed 4 girls.
We're in a moment where about
Beautiful women he killed. Wasted their life before they could even have a chance to see a new year.
But if you're in a democracy and you believe that your vote doesn't count, that's dangerous.
Or you're camping at Happy Valley.
A little pessimistic, but I am, in the long term, very optimistic for this country because I look back at trends. I look back at rough times we have been in. And we've
Well, let me film you just to make sure
stronger.
what you're saying here.
Democracies are not defined by
Well, yeah, there's some girls. Okay, there was a guy. Okay,
so in the long term I am
I missed the guy. All right, big deal.
This is not a moment to rest. This is a moment where you have to understand.
Let me get the screen here so I can record the screen.
But we can do this.
If you had a way back machine and could go back a couple of years, and
Well, they don't lie about Barbara Walters dying. They covered Barbara Walters.
just the 2020
She died the other day.
of what you would be doing for the
She died day before New Year's.
say yeah, go for it.
That's not a lie. How is that a lie?
It's a great question because
I'm saying they don't lie. You would say everything.
there's been some sacrifice.
Does Fox News tell the truth?
One thing different.
How about Fox News?
Look,
How about what they tell?
the way this has kind of gone in the last
I got to hear your point of view on Fox News. How about Newsmax?
letters telling me I was working on behalf of Sam.
Newsmax, Fox News, are they all liars too?
Yeah, I mean, it's
It's TV. It's entertainment.
years ago.
It's entertainment.
To me, is it reminds me of just how bad of a place we've gotten to. And you know, everybody in their life.
I watch all kinds of things on TV. I watch.
You know, you always.
Let's see for registered.
And where you're like the one person that
No, I don't lean.
thing in a crowd.
I'm right down the middle.
Very few
I'm right down the middle. But I can tell you one thing: I'd never vote for a MAGA.
those that get the chance
I'd never support a MAGA candidate. Never.
to have
I'll tell you that much right now.
this moment in history and to have done the right
I don't believe in MAGA.
thing. Proud of it. That's something that I take.
I don't believe in Kerry Lake.
I wouldn't do anything
You know.
When Congress is sworn in 2 days.
And I'm not a big fan of Donald Trump. I don't like the guy. I would never vote for him.
For you.
I think it's.
I don't vote. I'm not voting anyway.
I'm not
So
gonna miss the job.
I'm not even voting. So I'm not going to vote for anybody, you know? If I don't like what I don't see, then I don't vote.
You know, thinking of Adam.
I didn't vote this last time. I won't vote the next either. Because I'm not going to I do not like what I see. And if I don't like what I see, I don't do anything, okay? That's the way I handle it, you know? That's the way I handle things.
So I can think about that legacy.
I don't have to vote for anybody I don't like, you know?
Right. Sure has.
Don't have to.
Ask if you are
It's,
gonna be
it's
sad
my,
to be part of the next Congress in a couple of
it's up to me.
I won't. Look, you know, it's. I want to.
Yeah, I'm allowed to vote. Of course I'm allowed to vote.
Tough is, I think, adjusting to the fact that
Of course.
we'll have
I'm a registered voter. I'm a registered independent voter.
it is. I'm looking
That I am. It doesn't mean, if you've been arrested, it doesn't mean you cannot vote.
past. This is
That does not mean that. If
about the future of your
if you completed your sentence,
Marjorie
you
Taylor
get your rights. You get all your voting rights
and
back.
the Adam Kinzinger and Liz Cheney
Did you ever heard of that?
no longer in the Congress.
Have you ever heard of that? I'm just wondering.
parties of the future of this country, unless it corrects, right? Unless there's a
But it's my business. But it's my business. Do I tell you guys how to vote? Do I tell you what to do? Do I? Have I? No. It's not my business. I don't care. It's whatever you. It's what. You should know. Every individual should respect the right of the other individual's right to do what they want to do. This is a free, democratic democracy. We each and every person, each person in this nation has the right to do as they want. That's their right. That's, you know. So you're telling me I don't have the right to choose what I want. So in other words, you're going under communism. You're the state. You're communism. You're the communist government telling people how to do what they need to do. And if they don't do it, then independent with no legs. Yeah, I got my legs cut off. How's that working? Yeah. Yeah, my legs got cut off about 6 months ago.
Donald Trump should consider Kevin McCarthy his best friend because Donald Trump is alive today politically because of Kevin McCarthy.
You no longer have a right to walk. I have a right to do whatever I want, okay? I can do whatever I want. I can commit murder. I can commit murder on the street. And then that's my right, okay? I have a right to commit murder. Does it mean I'm going to do it? No. No. Does not mean I'm going to do that. Let me fill this. I like having this like this. I got 2 copies of. Let me film this.
No matter what you do, I don't think that this is the last that we're going to hear from Adam Kinzinger. Thank you so much, and thank you.
Yeah, God took that right away. Yeah. I have a right to do what I want. I can still walk. What are you talking about?
President Biden is deciding early this year whether to run again. So coming up, 2 presidential campaigns.
Tasha will be
We'll talk about
sent out on you again if you step out of line. She can go F herself, okay? She's not even a she, okay? Tasha is not a woman, okay, Judith? You tell me where Tasha's a woman. Tell me. Next time the cigarette will be put out in your nose. Well, good, and she'll see what'll happen when she commits aggravated assault on me. You will see what happen. You will see what will happen because I'll put it on video. When Tasha doesn't have a hand anymore, because after she assaults me, I will defend myself. And that's going to be that.
Eva's about to learn.
And Mr. Revelator ain't perfect himself. He sins he sins every day. He sins every single day. He cusses, uses the F word. You know, he threatens people. I mean, you call that you don't call that a sin? I do. And he gets punished for what he does too. Yeah, his vehicle is broke, and why is his vehicle broke? His vehicle's broken. His vehicle's broken because he sins. God made it that way. Attacking a disabled senior citizen. Tasha committed a felony against me. Tasha committed a crime. You threaten all kinds of people. You listen to yourself. Listen to yourself.
Crack windshield, make it easy and schedule it safely because you can track us and see exactly when we'll be there.
I have a few more minutes. Let's go.
Got service that fits your schedule. Go to safelight.com.
I'll tell you what, Revelator. You don't always tell the truth yourself. But that's one thing about a guy like you, is that you could twist the law around so that it fits you. It works for you, but for the rest of the society, it's God forbid. No, no, I because you know everything, Revelator. You know everything, right?
Life's what's fast. It's a future pain, and you don't. Makes it last. So never.
Oh, we're talking about they're saying they're going to sick Tasha Teeling on me, Jeffrey. They're going to sick Tasha on me. And I have a right to defend myself. Judith Oxnard got out of here, thank God. I thought she left.
Call for your free audiobook at 800-515-1435, 800-515-1435.
Yeah, he helped me out, and I thanked him for it. It doesn't mean I need to thank him every single day for the rest of my life.
Welcome back to State of the Union. Republicans are taking control of the House on Tuesday, and their first public act may be pretty messy, and that's the battle for Speaker, which makes.
I'm just saying, you guys are making threats to sick Tasha on me. Tasha can't. Since when can Tasha leave Florida? Since when? If I'm not mistaken, Coach 9500 has said himself, go pull up the court records out of Florida and pull up Tasha's name on the court case up in Florida on yeah, pull it up. Pull up the court case on Tasha. Just talk to what's his 9500. He'll tell you. He'll tell you what's what. Yeah, and I thanked you for it, Revelator. I thanked you. I did thank you. But you're telling me I have to thank you for the rest of my life every single day. Is what you're telling me. You know? I've already thanked you once. I don't need to keep thanking you every single second of the day.
Well, first of all, it was not a coordinated effort.
It wasn't?
I think all of us
There was a guy the former RV park that you were in.
feel for the time.
Remember how you wanted to stay there? They kicked you out. Why did they kick you out of there? Why did they kick you out of that RV park, Revelator? The one where you were up in Anthem, remember? That RV park there that's called Pioneer? Yeah, they kicked you out of there.
Your thought process, frankly, your emotional process, and getting to the point where you said,
What probation?
Democratic leader again.
What probation am I on? Explain that one. Explain what probation I am on. I am on no probation.
You heard I was 83? I mean, most people retire 65 or 70 or 72. God has been really good.
Well, you parked in somebody's. You plugged. Here's one thing you did wrong. You plugged your electric in somebody else's spot. You admitted that.
Continued to do so.
That's a sin right there.
It was a time, and
That's a sin.
a difficult decision in that sense.
When you take somebody else's spot
Public service as Boy Wonder.
and you just plug your electric into it.
Just a few years later, you were elected here to Congress. That's actually how you were known. You were known as.
I'm just telling the truth. And you want to twist it a little bit. Twist the truth to make it fit you. So you're okay. Do what you want. That's your choice. I'm not telling you any. I'm just saying that's your choice. You make the bed you lie in, guy. That's all.
Leadership about 5 years after that.
Yeah, he plugged into somebody else's electricity at the Pioneers trailer park, RV park. in Phoenix.
Not a bad record.
Not a bad record. I didn't know that.
He borrowed somebody's electricity.
Sure we'll use those figures, but
You're welcome.
I just don't understand why he didn't use his own.
none speaker to have worked for so long.
Why didn't he just use his own electricity in his own spot that he had? Why was he using somebody else's?
Really made a difference in my life and the life of my daughter or son.
That's the part that gets me.
And my wife and mom and many other pieces of legislation I've been involved in, like the Affordable Care Act, and affecting millions of people in a positive
Well, he borrowed electricity from another guy's spot.
Go ahead, speaker.
Because the guy wasn't there. The guy took off, and I mean, he had the spot rented, but it doesn't give. That means when you're using somebody's electricity, you're running their electric bill up. That's not right. It'd be like me plugging in an air conditioner and running an air conditioner when it's going to run up. I could run up $300 electric bill, you know, and then the guy comes back and all of a sudden he's got a $400 electric bill when he didn't even use any electricity. That's not right. I wouldn't be happy about that.
The other story about
I'd be quite upset about it.
relationship is that it is a complicated one.
That's why when he wanted to sign for another week to stay there, the park said no. We're not renewing it for another week. Your date is this date, so you go. You have to leave. So leave the park. And that's what he did.
but I like
He had to leave the park.
I admire Nancy greatly. She is an extraordinary human being. She's indefatigable.
See, nobody's supposed to hate anybody.
She has
You know?
extraordinary memory.
Right, Judith? Isn't that the way it should be?
We have done.
Should we have,
We ought to do.
are we supposed to hate certain people on planet Earth? Is that the way it,
I was obviously disappointed. But I was.
as I recall, God loves everybody. God loves everybody.
Pretty strong.
If they come to God,
Of course,
then God loves them. God will not turn down somebody that's going to want him in their life, you know.
sure.
God's going to accept them.
What politician in the House of Representatives,
Whether they're black, blue, yellow, green,
very frankly, as I
could be a UFO,
I'm not sure I can
could be aliens.
Nancy.
But God will still love them.
You seem to have a pretty good relationship with Kevin McCarthy. Working good
I have a
relationship.
working relationship with Kevin McCarthy. Yes.
Do you think he's gonna get the votes to be speaker? You know,
I would be surprised if he doesn't.
you think he will be speaker?
My expectation he'll be speaker.
Does he have what it takes to do the job?
We'll see. He obviously is, if he gets 218 votes, has the ability to put together the votes to be the leader of the party.
If you get into heaven, I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if I didn't see you there, Revelator.
Pretty hard at it.
I'd be surprised.
He got close to the Holy Grail, and he had to step back, but he didn't give up. He kept going, and it appears to me that he will be the speaker.
Do you think you'll run for re-election in 2020?
Yeah, there's a lot of bad people, you know, out there. And there's a lot of good people, you know. It's a mixture of people out there,
It's my conference room.
you know.
Congressman Hoyer gave us a tour of this office, the leader's office in the Capitol that he will now be moving out of.
Everybody in this room, save one, is a Marylander. The only non-Marylander is my buddy, John Lewis.
There are many pictures of his good friend, the late Congressman John Lewis.
Walking across the bridge. I've served with two historic figures. John Lewis,
Now, what is Tasha doing these days?
Wow.
and they're the two that will be most remembered by history. The rest of us have played a part, but they will be viewed as giant figures.
The other tragic history here, January.
All I can say is when I die, that's it.
Lewis outside
You know, when you die, that's it, Revelator.
Damn it.
When you die, that's it.
Back up the next day.
You're not on planet Earth no more, you know. That's one thing I could say.
Very frankly, has not yet been fully. And they came in here. But the good news
Yeah, I could cook for Judith. I'll make a salami sandwich.
is for whatever reason, they didn't
I'll put a piece of meat between 2 slices of bread,
Feeling terrified
and there's our cooked meal for the day.
because there were 12 members of my staff who were in this office at that time. And they went into this office, which is an interior office.
What was that day like?
I don't have to get anything out because I got nobody threatening me right now. So
Then
until the second that there's a threat and somebody's coming at me, then I'll defend myself.
Capitol Police
But until then, I don't have to do anything, okay?
quickly as possible so there'll be a continuity of leadership.
I'm out of popcorn. I don't even have any popcorn, guy.
The head of my detail,
My popcorn is all gone.
chilling words were the Capitol has been breached.
What restaurant?
So we knew this was very
What
serious.
restaurant for loitering?
The outgoing majority leader also keeps reminders here
Let me get
of why
this
he
here.
started in politics. You got into politics because you saw him speak.
That's the first time I saw it. It's so inspiring. I changed from business to government politics. The next week, I decided I was going to also get in politics. So
What restaurant did you report me to,
First
Judith?
lawyer, more than 60 years later,
What
the
restaurant?
rest, as they
Tell
say,
me.
is history. Has Joe Biden decided about 2024?
If you continue this negativity about me on this channel, I'm gonna block you right out of here again, okay?
there's something going around.
I'm gonna give you a few minutes to straighten up. If you don't straighten up, you're out of here for good. And next time you ain't coming back. This is your last. This will be your last gig. What door is that, Judith? Explain what restaurant so I can call them myself. I'm in Cracker Barrel's parking lot right now.
You hear about cancer?
They're not making me leave.
You think, why us? You know, why me? Why my choice?
Why don't you be quiet and mind your own business, Judith?
To save lives?
Let me hold on a second here. Hold on.
It is such a gift to give hope back to a family. As a dad, I'm eternally grateful. La palabra esperanza para mí es-
I took care of Judith Oxnard for a while. How's that? I don't have to listen to that, you know?
St. Jude t-shirt.
He never
St.
has to
Jude
dump
is
his
only
blood
possible
because
because of the people who
they
donate.
leak out
You're
everywhere.
saving children's lives. You're keeping families together during the hardest thing they'll ever face. Please call or go online right now and become a St. Jude Partner of Hope.
I love my parents. Since they've gotten older, we kind of have some not so fun conversations about their wishes if something were to happen to them. As an estate planning attorney, most people that would come to my office were looking to create a will for their family, but many couldn't afford the fees. That's why we started Trust and Will, a modern and affordable approach to estate planning. Attorney-designed documents, customized by you, all through an easy-to-use website. The way a will should be. Find the plan that's right for you at trustandwill.com.
Kids Bacon is getting a corporate makeover
So many kid entrepreneurs.
for the greatest merger since
I'm actually got brownies into baking food, making money. I hope I tried that well.
all new Kids Bacon Championship Monday at 8.
As a cardiologist, when I put my patients on a statin to reduce cholesterol, I also tell them it can deplete their CoQ10 levels.
What people?
I recommend taking
What
Qunol.
people, Jeffrey?
Qunol has 3 times better absorption than regular CoQ10. Qunol, the brain
I came in here last night. Nobody was here.
To provide a higher standard of care. It's been my goal for 20 years, and it always will be. If you're an experienced caregiver with that same passion, join the
Well, Jeff, this is my channel. You know, if I don't want certain people here, I don't want them here. I don't want Judith in here anymore. I don't want Looney Tunes in here because he's just right up, acting just as though he's like Judith. He's acting just like he's Judith.
And are full of sugars, while refined carbs. Check out all their free tools, recipes at Atkins.com. No meetings, nothing to join. Did I mention it's all free?
All they are is they're timed out. Big deal. That's just to teach them a lesson. to stop their bad commenting. Either you behave in my channel. This is my channel. Okay, I'm going to let you guys own this channel now. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk away from it. I'm going to let you run it. And see how well that goes. We'll see how well that works out for you.
Welcome back to State of the Union. To run or not to run? That is the question facing President Biden, and all of Washington is waiting for his decision. Joining me now are two veterans of presidential campaigns, Democratic strategist Liz Smith and Republican strategist David Urban. Happy New Year to both of you. Okay, so Liz, you're the Democrat here. What do you make of the will he or won't he?
The RV park. Yeah, I'm in an RV park. Yeah.
Expectation among every Democrat I speak to is that the president is going to run for re-election, and he has more than earned that right. And what I think that the president is doing now is sort of getting his ducks in a row. He's got to figure out how he's dealing with a divided Congress.
Are you going to take care of that, Jeffrey, or am I going to take care of that?
Coming his way from the Republican House, but also how
I got a bunch of trolls in here right now.
to win re-election in 2024.
It's my channel. I don't like this comment here.
Joan O'Malley Dillon is someone who doesn't have the highest profile, but is one of the most competent people in Democratic politics, was a key member of Barack Obama's 2012 campaign.
Let me take them out. I'm just going to time them out.
There's that old saying that history doesn't repeat itself.
If they keep making a negative comment about me, anything about me, regarding me, I'm going to time them out until they stop doing it. And then at that point, they'll learn a lesson, right? They'll learn a lesson on what not to do in somebody else's channel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So is it going to rhyme?
Either you act right or you don't act at all.
About a successful Biden re-elect, right? So I think Joe Biden has frozen the Democratic Party and in time, and I think that with a lot of Democratic voters, from what I hear,
No, they were saying, no, what they said is they blocked me from going back to Cracker Barrel.
I think Joe Biden might not decide. He said,
I highly doubt that they've done that. I'll call Flagstaff. Let me get off the line. I'm gonna call Flagstaff right now
Josh Shapiro, my friend, a real West.
because they claim that they stopped me from ever going back there again.
You're the next generation of Democrats, right? You're kind of frozen. You can't get your campaign prepared. You can't move forward. And so I think Biden has to make a decision really quickly. Either he's in or he's out. And don't forget, when Joe Biden ran last time, it was the middle of COVID. He didn't campaign. He sat in his house in Delaware. He's going to be 2 years older. Presidential candidate. Let's know we're very grinding, very difficult to do for young people, let alone, and someone who's 80 plus.
You made a really important point about the field being frozen. Liz, as somebody who has started a presidential campaign from scratch, is it important for people who are maybe considering running to start getting their ducks in a row, just in case the president surprises everyone?
Isn't it against the law to lie?
So if you are someone who's running,
Isn't that God's law?
hard to sort of bring the old band back together and get a presidential campaign.
See, I see Tasha acting right in here. See, but others are not. Why don't they learn from other people to what not to do and what to do?
And he would be a formidable candidate for re-election.
I would just say this: he's a bit of a candidate against Donald Trump, not against somebody else. I think Democrats' worst nightmare is what if it's Joe Biden versus a Ron DeSantis? It's a generational thing. I think that's not a winning ticket for Democrats.
So, and I respectfully disagree with my new friend David.
There's your good friend, Tasha. Your good friends in here. Revelator. He's a good friend of yours.
And until they say take a hike to Trumpism, it's going to be a really, really
He's a real good friend of yours.
to the general electorate, and that's certainly something we saw in David's home state of Pennsylvania.
Well, let's talk because you brought up
That was Trump, not Trumpism.
Yeah, I'm taking cold medication. Yeah, getting better though.
Donald Trump's off the ticket. He's not on. If Trump is
Getting better every day.
the principles of Donald
But
Trump.
when you think about Trumpism right now, it's conspiracy theory.
Well, yeah, but I'm making distinctions: small government, less regulations, right?
But that's just being a Republican.
We're Republican, right? But a little bit different flavor, secure border, things that a broader party, working class conservatives.
So the question is, because there is one person officially in the race, and that is
Yep, I'm drinking water.
And so one of the questions is, will history repeat itself on the Republican side, to use
Your other good friends in here,
that
Jeffrey.
you have
You
Donald
see
Trump
your other good friend?
slew of other candidates
Your other good friends in here.
the vote, and then Donald Trump comes out victorious without a huge majority. I had a
How about
conversation
cold
with
Medicaid?
Chris Sununu of New Hampshire
Because it
towards the end of the year,
Mucinex does help
about
your
whether or not
cold.
that kind of discussion
Cold and flu symptoms. It does help. Believe me, I know.
could still win the nomination.
Because my nostril, my sinus is not blocked up right now.
There is a huge
I've got congestion built up in my chest,
and they
but I have to cough it out.
fragment the voters, and then he takes
And that's what I'm going to get Wednesday when I go see a doctor.
35 minutes. Is there any conversation
Yeah, I'm going to go see a voodoo doctor.
go on to say, in order to stop Donald Trump, we need to not all jump in. We need to pick somebody, the best candidate, and run that way.
No, not that. I think a lot of us are looking at the governors that they run, and I think as governors, we all want to see a governor run and be successful.
Should it?
No,
Should that happen?
no, because it's up to the voter.
But he also said that it is...
See, now we got a peaceful stream right now.
Getting in.
We got a peaceful stream.
But to say, if it's not, we're not catching fire, we're out.
When we don't have these comments coming in here and negativity and spreading crap, probably lying too. I mean, you think they actually called a restaurant? What restaurant? Which one? Which Cracker Barrel? There's a billion of them, throughout the country.
I think if you're stepping in there, you're thinking you're going to win no matter what. You think there's some chance that somehow you're going to turn the corner. Look, Joe Biden, for the bulk of the race in 20, was not the leader. He was not running from the table.
In my sense, from Governor Sununu and others who are thinking about it, people around them, there's not a big rush right now to get in on the Republican side. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, well, that's what we were seeing, and backstage I was talking about that there are some advantages to getting in early, which is you get a massive influx of earned media, but there's some disadvantages, and David would notice as a former advisor of Donald Trump is
Yeah, I mean,
just on the other end of just nonstop attacks on Donald Trump.
I don't really get straitjacket in here, really, that much. I mean,
Completely unprepared.
then again, he's probably pretty busy.
Deal with those attacks, and they were all completely dissembled by them. And so one important thing for the Republicans
He's most likely busy,
is to figure out
playing
how
it,
they're gonna deal with them.
playing his
And one
music
place
and
would be, don't play his game, don't get
playing in a
involved with
band.
him, and as much as possible give him the stiff arm.
I think that's what you're saying now, right? You see, in the past few weeks, you've seen that happen with McConnell, with McCarthy. When Trump does something, they don't react immediately, right? There's not every day they're going to respond to a tweet or respond to
Yeah.
he goes away.
Before I let you both go, I have to ask about the new plans that Democrats are talking about for their presidential primary or presidential contest season. First would be South Carolina.
Did you read that, Jeffrey?
New Hampshire, then Georgia, then Michigan, which is
Did you read this?
different from what we have seen for decades. Iowa caucuses first, then New Hampshire, Nevada caucuses, South Carolina. You've been in the trenches in every one of these states. What do you think of the idea?
Well, I like a lot of Democrats.
Somebody just wrote in there, Davy and Jeffrey are lovers of lies.
As Democrats, if we talk about black voters as a backbone of our party, to move them up the primary process. That was smart. But that didn't mean that we need to throw New Hampshire by the wayside, which essentially the DNC and Biden administration is doing. And,
Why-
New Hampshire, these are people
Why
who
is
take it
everyone
really, really
stupid?
seriously. It is a
Yeah.
small state that anyone can get around with just one staffer and a sedan. And it's
Democrats argue for
Does that mean the person's including himself
it is also
as well?
state in those early states that is still focused on old school retail politics, and that type of politics is something that makes for better candidates and better presidents.
sound like Governor Sununu.
It reads out and separates the wheat from the chaff.
Yeah, guys,
The campaign.
thank you so much. I learned so much from you, always. Great discussion. Great. And we'll be right back.
Let me see something here. Hold on.
Dion was the first African-American woman to win a Grammy in the pop category.
Lysol disinfectant spray. Lysol, what it takes to protect.
My moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, tightness, stinging, pain.
Emerge Tremfyant. Most feels like a in 5 years.
Serious solution. Tremfya may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, or if you had a vaccine or plan to.
Emerge Tremfyant with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
This is how Tosin lost 33 pounds on Moon weight.
I'm Tosin.
Moon gave her a psychological approach to weight loss.
Numerous taught me how you think about food has such a huge impact on your relationship with it.
Lose weight and make it last with Moon weight.
Hey, pal. Love the look. Disguises are so much fun. Unless they're in your kibble. Check the bag. Chicken meal? Not what you think. That's icky birdie bits processed into powder. It's time for Fresh Pet. It's time for meat that's actually meat. And veggies you can actually see. Fresh, wholesome ingredients with nothing to hide. Fresh Pet.
I've always been prone to hair thinning.
It's getting older.
Right, he's under a lot of stress.
I started taking Nutrafol.
Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement.
I am back to me.
Start your hair growth journey at Nutrafol.com. Restless nights fogging up your day? Tonight, try ZzzQuil Pure Z Sleep Plus Next Day Energy with melatonin to help you fall asleep naturally, plus extended release B vitamins. Wake up feeling refreshed. Pure Z's. Sleep better. Wake up your best.
I was born here, I'm from here, and I'm never leaving here. I'm a New York hotel. Yeah, I'm tall. 563 feet, 2 inches. I'm on top of the world. I'm looking for someone who needs a weekend in the city, who likes being in the middle of it all. You hungry? I know a place. And a few others nearby. It's the city that never sleeps. But hey, if you need a last minute spot, I got you covered.
Closed captioning brought to you by InVet Health. Call 1-800-710-0020.
Do you have an invention idea but don't know what to do next? Call InVet Health today. They can help you get started with your idea.
Call now. 800-710-0020.
It's the season for new beginnings, and whether you're relaxing at home or getting a kickstart on your resolutions.
What's for lunch? Good question. I don't know.
For a happy new year. Thank you so much for making State of the Union part of your week.
Probably cheese sandwiches. Cheese sandwich sounds good to me.
The theme in his life is that Rudy's got to be the star. Stand up and be defined. In America, that's what they want.
What happened to America's mayor? Next Sunday at 9 on CNN.
At Booking.com, finding perfect isn't all that difficult. Beachfront property, not a problem. Kitchen, oh, you guys, got it. And EV charging. Find your perfect place to stay. Booking.com. Yeah.
Well, cheesesteaks quite a bit different compared to.
I just saw something that said you could do it in a year for like 11K.
Order 11?
I'm plugged in here, so I'm not. It's not like you could go out and eat courtside. There's not a lot here. You got very few options.
Some things are too
Very
obvious to be
few
a coincidence.
options for places in courtside to eat.
5 seconds and saved
It's not like it's a big city here, you know.
Jerry instantly finds the best quotes from top carriers.
I think they got Subway, they got Carl's Jr., they got McDonald's.
We all
See
know
what they got?
that we'll
A couple Chinese restaurants.
Eventually. How about right now? Trust and Will has taken the process of creating your
No pizza delivers here.
like while you're lounging on the couch.
There's 2 restaurants here. They don't deliver.
Designed by attorneys.
You have to go to their restaurant
All that
if you want
is
pizza.
specific, legally
But they
valid,
don't deliver.
starting
No.
at just $159. That's not a typo.
Red Devil's not in courtside.
Thrill.com.
Red Devil's not here.
Bye-bye, Carl.
Later chest congestion. Hello, 12 hours of relief.
12 hours.
Little pig, let me in.
Antique?
Nick Mitchell. I think Nick Mitchell remembers me singing that song, Three Little Pigs, by Green Jello, or Green Jelly, or whatever.
Everyone, welcome to CNN this morning.
Thank you for getting up early for us. Now to a CNN exclusive this morning.
We are learning new details about the suspected targeted attack.
Victor Brutus, notorious arms dealer. Is there a threat?
Three Little Pigs, yeah.
Now that he is a free man.
Little pig, let me in. I'll huff, I'll puff, and I'll blow you away. There's two pizza places up here. Two pizza places. Neither one of them delivers. So. I mean, how would they find, Jeffrey, how would they find people here? How could they, and if you're, let's just say you're in La Posa South, you know how many people were in there? There's got to be at least, I'm going to say about 50,000 people back in there. At least. There's going to be, I would say this town's going to be about probably 500,000 people around in this vicinity around here. You know. But, you know, they can't possibly find an RV, you know. No way. It'd take forever before they get their pizza. And then the pizza would be cold, you know. I mean, if they did have a delivery, you know, it'd be easier to find you in a park, because then you could give your space, your address, and then you could give your spot, your space number, you know, and then that way they could get the pizza to you. But La Posa South, forget it. There's no way. That's why they would say. That's why you could order and you could just go pick it up. You know, go pick it up or go eat at the restaurant, you know, one way or the other, you know. You got your options.
And that he was interested in becoming a professor. The person said that he was a little awkward, but communicative and talking. His father was there too. And then when this all basically exploded,
let's see, what's Steve's channel called? Steve's. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know who Steve is.
December 17th, possibly here at home. So there's a little bit more to the timeline. Now, he's behind me right here in the correctional facility. He's all by himself.
Why did he block you? I got blocked on, I got blocked on there last night. I didn't even realize I was blocked.
Just on a human nature, a human point. How is he doing? Watch this.
He's doing okay. He's shocked a little bit.
I don't know a Steve, a blogger. I don't know a Steve.
We don't really know much about the case.
I only know a Mark. I don't know a Steve. But I did not get blocked. I didn't get blocked by Mark. Mark wouldn't have blocked me. You know, especially when you support his channel. When you support the guy's channel, there's no way they're gonna block you.
Everybody's making presumptions and assumptions, but really he has that presumption in a sense until proven otherwise.
And of course, this is the only attorney at this point in Pennsylvania for Brian Kohberger. Important words, because constitutional trial, and he does have a presumption of innocence. And there is a potential jury pool, Paula, out there that may be watching this.
Team Casares, I have to give you props for your reporting. Getting that public defender to talk, as you know, they don't usually talk. It's certainly not this early in an investigation. Excellent reporting. Thank you. And joining me now is CNN senior law enforcement analyst and former Philadelphia Police Commissioner Charles Ramsey. As we learned late yesterday that the suspect's father had actually traveled with him as the suspect drove cross-country from the Washington State-Idaho border to Pennsylvania after the crime had happened. So if they were willing to talk to you, what questions would you be asking this family?
Let's see what they did here.
Well, first of all, my understanding is the father flew out and then drove back with him. The question is why? I mean, that's a long drive. That's over 2,000 miles. That's not something that you would do for no reason. He feel like his son was upset and he told him something that caused him to actually fly out just to drive back with him.
That's tricky.
We need to know that.
Very tricky.
What did they talk about? That's a long drive. I don't think they just sat silently in the car for 2,500 miles. So what did they talk about? Now, there's nothing to indicate at this point in time that his father knew anything about the murders. But certainly that's a line of questioning that you...
There's nobody, Steve. That's a blogger in Las Vegas.
You know, why he flew out there.
I don't go on any channel named Steve.
Not as if he was rooming and had, you know, a rooming van or something where he would do assistance. I mean, he drove back in the same white car. And so I'd want to know, you know, the rationale for that.
And we also learned that police carefully surveilled the suspect as he was driving across the country. That
It doesn't hurt anything to block a comment.
resources go into that. It can't just be cars.
Well, I mean, it does take a lot of resources. You know, it's not like TV. It's not easy
Cash or crash?
to have a movie surveillance, but if you're on a highway, it's really easier because you have a limited number of exits and so forth. So they probably use some aerial surveillance as well as on-the-ground surveillance. Certainly, you can track the cell phone towers that the individual is going through.
He wasn't even on last night. At least I didn't see him on.
So they were able to do it for 4 days. Now,
Cash or crash?
the suspect
I don't usually go in his I don't usually go into his channel. I don't particularly care for his channel.
a lot more of what they're saying right now, which is understandable because they do have a trial coming up. But we're going to find a lot more out once he's extradited, once you know that affidavit is open and get a chance to really
He has a bad slot problem? What do you mean?
the case, what led up to the actual arrest.
And the suspect's attorney describes him as being very intelligent. We know he was a PhD.
I can go into his channel. I'm able to go into his channel. But why go there? Because I don't care for the guy's channel anyway. You know?
I don't think so. I mean,
I didn't realize he blocked me.
so, you know, I mean, that's just one thing you have to deal with the right to an attorney. If he's willing to cooperate and to talk, that's another thing. If the lawyer's up inside, clearly, he's got a certain level of intelligence, PhD student, but that's not going to have any impact on him.
Yeah, the stock market isn't exactly doing real well. Well, I can't even say it. As I'm saying it, the stock market's not exactly doing real well right now. It's not a good investment to gamble on the stock market at this time, at this particular time, because of the way the stocks are doing these days.
Could have been fingernail scrapings, for an example, from one of the victims. They didn't have had defensive wounds. They fought back, and we're able to get some exchange of DNA that way. But all that's going to come out during the course of the trial. Now, you know, getting a murder weapon is like, you know.
Yeah, all the stocks are at rock bottom. Yeah, so I guess that would be the best time to buy then, since you're going to get your best deal. The probably one of your better stocks would be Tesla. Tesla would probably be a good stock investment right now.
There's probably some trace evidence in that car from the victim.
Tesla.
If they can find something like that would connect the victim's DNA in his car, along with his DNA being in the scene, well, then they've got themselves free.
I'd buy a stock. I'd buy stocks into Tesla electric trucks, semi-trucks. That might be a good one right there.
What is your assessment of the police performance here?
I think they did an excellent job. Listen, I know people want to know a lot of things. They look for a lot of information. If anything, I think in the early stages, the first couple of days, the Moscow police put too much information out when they first said that this was a targeted attack and that the community at large had nothing to worry about, and they had to walk that back a few days later when they didn't have an actual suspect. You know, you have to be careful, especially in the initial stages of an investigation, about putting too much information out, because if the investigation unfolds, facts can change based on the evidence and the information that you receive during the course of the investigation. You know, people have this
If it's down, that's good. If you don't have any stock in it and it's down, now's the time to buy. Because you're buying it at rock bottom prices.
These cases are a lot more complicated than that. They did an excellent job. It took them a while to bring it in, but they brought it in. And there are a lot of cases out here that are unsolved. And there are families out there that still have no relief at all. The murder suspect is still out there. These families are fortunate that at least they have some relief. Not closure, no such thing in my opinion, but some relief that a very dangerous person is off the streets.
Charles Ramsey, thank you.
Oh, we got Janice back. What's going on, Janice? Now there's a good channel right there. She's a good channel. She behaves. That's how every YouTuber that comes in, that's how everybody should be. Just like Janice. That's a good person to model off of, is Janice. If everybody would model off of Janice, they'd be best off. Then they would never have to worry about getting blocked and knocked out or whatever. People don't like to get blocked. Well, then if they don't like to get blocked, then they should make a nasty comment in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And then you're not going to have a problem. I'm not having a rough day.
That's where police say this 19-year-old male approached an officer and struck him over the head with a machete. You can see the weapon there on your screen. He then tried to strike another officer, and that's when a third officer fired his service weapon, injuring the suspect in his shoulder. Now, those three officers, thankfully, are in stable condition at the hospital. The suspect also recovering from his injuries.
RV Rebel Girl. She must have had a party. What, did she have a party yesterday? She's a good. Is she in courtside right now? I believe she is. Yeah, this is nasty stuff going on here.
They maintained the scene. They got the scene immediately under control of those responding officers.
RV Joey, huh?
Securing assistance for their fellow officer and subduing the person involved. The officers responded back to
RV Joey's in Texas? Oh, she's with, what's her name? Let's see. So RV Rebel Girls with RV Joey? Oh, they're with Nomadic Fanatic, aren't they? They're all hanging out together.
Certainly a very scary situation, but I should mention it did not affect the Times Square New Year's Eve festivities in any way. And
what do they do in Texas?
There are no credible threats against the city.
They're not with Nomadic Fanatic?
Gloria Pazmina, thank you.
He's in Texas too, I believe. No, wait, no, he's in Florida, isn't he? Nomadic Fanatic? Yeah, Florida. Yeah, he don't like cold temperatures. Yeah, he hates cold temperatures. He will not go where it's cold.
We know that a 24-year-old man was killed right before the ball dropped, before the clock was supposed to strike midnight to ring in that new year. 24-year-old man killed, 9 others injured, ranging from 17 to 57 years old. Now, this happened about 45 minutes before the new year came in a very crowded area just blocks away from this massive New Year celebration. You can see people there as they were responding right after hearing those gunshots and before the ball was supposed to drop for New Year's. The police chief says that this was not a random act of violence, that they believe that they have more of a handle on this investigation. Take a listen.
I think it's safe to say, though, at this stage that the perpetrators and at least the deceased may have been known to one another. And so I think that would give some comfort to all of us downtown that this was not just a random shooting where a person lost their life.
So we're still checking on those 9 people who were injured. We're told that their injuries are non-life-threatening all the way to severe. So whenever you have an incident like this, you just hope that those people are able to recover in the hospital so that our number of dead doesn't rise after an event like this. We also know that there have been no arrests so far, but the police chief did say that they detained several people, witnesses, they got some information from them, but he failed to stop short to say if any of them are persons of interest in this crime. Paula.
Nadia Romero, thank you. And we're also learning about a shooting with multiple victims in Florida. It happened in Ocala, just south of Gainesville, at around 4:30 a.m. So far, police aren't releasing any details on the incident, including how
they posted up that so basically what they did is made it so I couldn't erase it. So they're able to do that, but I figured it out. I figured out how to get rid of it. It's no longer there no more.
Cities seeing their wettest day on record. We'll have the details. You're live in the CNN newsroom.
What makes every Stearns & Foster so incredibly comfortable? The attention to detail that combines time-honored craftsmanship and luxurious materials for a mattress that feels as good as
Shouldn't be on the screen anymore.
Save $400 on select Stearns & Foster mattresses.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, ride your bike. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it's not big and bright.
It don't matter if I delete his comment. If I don't like somebody, I'm just gonna delete their comments. That's all. Then that way I don't have to see their comments blocking up the screen.
Because of people like you, Shriners have
Yeah, I don't want the screen being blocked, so I.
everyday miracle happen for kids like me. If you're happy and you know it, dance around. If you're happy and you know it, play a song. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will
You know, they're not subscribed here, so why keep them here, you know? I say, why keep them here when they're not subscribed to the channel? Why keep them?
Well, today be the day you send your love to rescue.
When you call the number on your screen right now and give as little as $19 a month, just 63 cents a day, you'll be making a life-changing difference for a child, just like Sarah.
Your monthly gift today
You know,
will change your life.
the thing about RV Joey, Janice, is that the tribe don't like her, you know, and it's nice that RV Rebel Girl likes Joey, but RV Rebel Girl can't. In other words, Joey cannot hang out with the tribe members. In other words, she can't go camp with Blue Van Daan. She can't go camp with any of those tribe members in Quartzsite because they don't like her. They Especially Aja. Aja did not like her. Yeah.
It's not habit forming and powered by the makers of NyQuil.
It's kind of unfortunate, because I don't know what Camp Goer 1 started a lot of negativity around RV Joey. Camp Goer 1 did. Left all kinds of comments, how rotten of a person she was, and yeah, she really posted. She said a lot of negative. She spreads a lot of negativity about a lot of channels out there. And if you ever go into her channel, you'll notice people don't stay there. The same people don't keep coming back. New Year's Eve, if you look under her comments, she's only got a couple people. She doesn't have 200 messages like a normal, like the tribe members. Look at Dave's RV Life. You'll see 100 comments in there. You won't see that with Camp Goer 1. Because she's not really she's not a camping RVer, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't go camp. She's not one of those. She's not a nomadic person, is what she isn't. She's just not that. She can't camp in a campground, and she's just not able to do it.
There were many water rescues. There were divers out there, firefighters who had to go and rescue people who were left stranded in these floodwaters. Here are some California residents who explained what they went through.
It is a little concerning, for sure. When you see the water moving this quick and rising like this, it's a little unsettling.
When I opened one of my gates, there was so much water, it was gushing and it knocked me over. And I got stuck in my phone. I lost my phone in the water.
It started raining, but it just kept getting...
I'm not a big fan of Looney Tunes in here, Mr. Jeffrey.
And our weather team confirming that...
Joey stayed at Camp Goer 1's house years ago, and the reason why, because Camp Goer 1 wanted to she's trying to build her channel up any way she can. She's trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and then I guess she didn't like how Joey was at her house, so she didn't. So in other words, she'd never invite her back, so. But RV Joey was a big channel at that time. I don't know how big of a channel she is now. I don't know how many subscribers she has. I have no idea.
But 5 months later, Santos tweeted that December 23rd marked the day he lost his best friend and mentor. Santos's campaign website also references the story, but claims his mother survived the attacks and passed away a few
So wait, let me read this here.
She died 15 years later.
Laughing Online. If you look up RV Joey on YouTube, it recommends RV Joey.
Paul, it's just incredible. It seems like the question is, what did he not lie about?
Yeah, but she's not supported by the tribe members. I'm just saying, she's not. She's not welcome to camp anywhere in any of the tribe members' campgrounds.
Well, we saw falsehoods called out during...
It's an unfortunate thing.
For example, in Georgia, but this really seems to be next level. Have we set a new precedent? Is there a new standard, or is this really an outlier?
How many adapters? What do you mean? There's only one adapter on here.
People successfully elected to Congress, particularly in the 21st century, when you can do such thorough background checks. Clearly it wasn't done in this case.
I'm charging multiple devices off of one.
He's unfit to serve in Congress.
I had to charge the GoPro up.
Federal criminal investigations,
So
state criminal investigations.
So what I do with the GoPro is I record the old videos onto this, and then I send, and then this program will send it back to the phone where I can go ahead and upload to YouTube. That's what this thing will allow me to do. It's a nice little device because I can easily handle this like this, record the picture, and then go ahead and upload it back up. So I can take my old videos from years ago and then repost them back on YouTube. Yeah. There's no noise in the background. What's that guy talk? Hold on, I'm not gonna put up with this crap.
Of the global warming issue, before you go, you have talked about how to make global warming and climate a bipartisan issue. You just saw
He's just causing trouble in here. That GoPro will be great for when.
Lost the governor before he had a chance to ask him.
Well, I don't ski. I can't ski, Jeff, with my feet the way they are. I don't think you understand what is really going on with my feet. Of course, you're not going to ever know because you're never going to be here. So you're never coming to Arizona, so you won't never know. So.
When they're sick, they get comfortable anywhere and spread germs everywhere.
You're staying right. You're staying right where you're at, basically, until you go to wherever you're going to buy land or whatever property you decide to buy.
I knew you should have called a pro.
I got this. Are you a contractor? No, but I watch a lot of home improvement shows on Sling TV. I'm gonna need a forklift, a laser thingy, 5 tons of concrete, and a stud finder. Don't worry about a permit. The mayor owes me a favor.
Yeah, it's a nice little device. I like this thing. I've had this thing for a while, actually. I just never used it. My SD card didn't work correctly in it. And, I put a new one in it, and now it works great.
So much. She wished there was a way to make it last longer. Say hello to your fairy godmother, Alice, and long-lasting Gain scent beads. Try Gain odor defense. Be gone, smelly everything.
The day you give your Clear Choice dental implants makes every day.
No, I got drop foot, and there's no muscle in my feet. It goes like this. There's no control. So I can move my hand like this. My feet can't do this. My toes can't do this. My feet can't do this. There's no way to get that to work again. Believe me, I met a surgeon, one of the best in Arizona, and he said he couldn't fix it. So, not even surgically could he fix it.
One has to appreciate how intoxicating fame and power are. Stand up and be defiant.
In America, that's what they love.
Giuliani, what happened to America's mayor? Next Sunday at 9 on CNN.
How do you apply a whole body deodorant? I will demonstrate. Take a pea-sized amount, apply it like a lotion. Pits, underboob, thigh holds, butt cracks. This water-based cream, I'm telling you, it's invisible on the skin. It works like a dream.
Skiing for over 45 years has taken a toll on my body. I take Cunol turmeric because it helps with healthy joints and
Is that Joey Cornell?
It has superior absorption
Turner?
compared to regular turmeric.
I don't know.
Cunol, the brand I trust.
When I started Bright Star Care, I had one focus: provide safe, reliable, and personal care at home with skilled nurses and compassionate caregivers. It's been my goal for 20 years. And
Why don't you go back to work, Tasha? If you're a registered nurse, why don't you go back and work as a registered nurse? You'll make a lot better money. You'll be able to move out of your van and buy a house. Think of that. Think of that, Tasha.
Closed captioning.
That'd be much better than living on disability. Way better.
Swift here. This is Flex Super Glue. Get Flex Super Glue and the entire Flex Seal family of products at FlexSealProducts.com.
begins with
I mean, from what I see, Tasha, you don't look disabled. You walk fine. You move around fine. You can ride bicycles. You can ride motorcycles. You can drive your van. I mean, what's your disability? I don't see a disability with you. If you were in Arizona, they would never accept you as a disabled person. In Arizona, they're strict here. They don't. I mean, you almost have to be dead to get it here. Almost have to be dead.
What can you tell us about this letter and its meaning?
Seriously, that's how strict it is here. People try to get disability in Arizona.
To those in the Catholic Church which he oversaw, but then also, of course, the many other people that he dealt with throughout his life as well. And that letter touches on many subjects. It touches on, when he was born, him thanking his parents, thanking the Catholic Church.
I get that. I'm trying to find out what her disability is. I'm simply asking her a simple question. What is her disability?
Where he asked for forgiveness for those that he had wronged, as he put it. And I want to read
I got a physical disability. But other people are trying to tell me I got a mental one too. But whatever. Yeah, most people on YouTube are just as mental as they are. Whatever. It is what it is.
To my service, remain firm in the faith. Don't get confused. So obviously, despite that there may be people that he had wrong, he's asked for people to keep the faith and to remain loyal to the Catholic Church. Of course, one of the things that we had been talking about over the years, reporting when Pope Benedict was still in office, was the fact that the Catholic Church...
Well, then Looney Tunes, maybe you might want to not watch nomadic channels anymore. If that's gonna cause your penis to not work, then you might not want to watch these type of channels. Nobody tells you have to come here. It's a choice that you make. It's a choice you make.
One of the other things that we also picked up on that letter was way at the end, where he said that despite the fact that he had many flaws about him, that he had committed sins, that he humbly asked, as he put it, to be taken into God's heaven nevertheless. So those were the final words, really, in that letter.
Splitting. What exactly do you mean when you say splitting, Tasha?
And I want to go back to one of the moments, really the most significant moment of his tenure. He shocked the world's 1.2 billion Catholics by announcing...
Well, if you don't want your penis to work, I guess that's fine, Personally, I'd rather have a working penis. I just wouldn't go to nomadic channels anymore then,
Something where he was the first pope to resign, and I think it was around 600 years. It was simply something that was unheard of. But at the same time, I think many people also felt that...
That's a fake news story about RV Joey arrested.
...of running this gigantic organization. And, Paul, I was actually here in St. Petersburg...
I don't believe she's ever been arrested.
He was already 78 years old at that time and had already been a hugely influential...
Do you communicate with RV Joey, Janice? She won't talk to my channel. I've never done anything to her channel. Never. I've only been nice to her channel. But she won't communicate with mine. I don't know how many subscribers she has, but if I remember correctly, she had like 8,000 when she stopped posting videos. Is she still posting videos? I haven't even looked. Oral Oli, I've not seen you here in a while. Not seen Oral in here in quite some time. Yeah, that's a fake story, Jeffrey. About RV Joey. It's not true.
Fred Plekin, thank you. And China is planning to drop...
See, I communicate with her channel, but she doesn't communicate with mine. She's very picky. RV Joey's always been picky about who she associates with on YouTube. She doesn't associate with very many.
The country is finally opening up after years of lockdowns, abandoning its zero COVID policy. like that. This year, China even managed to pull.
No, it's not raining now. It's actually sunny out.
Here we go. We're taking off.
It's actually sunny out right now.
Is posting in Tokyo to cover the games in January.
First thing I saw walking off the airplane, a sea of hazmat suits.
See the sun? It's all sunny.
He said the police will take you.
Sunshine.
In 2022, China became a giant sanitized bubble under constant surveillance. The country growing more isolated as ties fray with the West and grow tighter with Russia.
Is that the
Military
real
tensions
tweet?
rise over Taiwan. While the man who's calling the shots, Xi Jinping, stepped into
And see, they call it the
term as China's supreme leader this year.
rubber
His
condom
goal is to make China great again.
tramp rendezvous RTR for a reason. All the nasty sluts meet up.
This year, China successfully launched crewed missions to its new space station, fueling national.
Yeah, that's Bob Wellesley meeting behind Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. I have no idea what it's about. Looney is Butterfly
And next year, China is preparing
Gypsy.
to host the Asian Games, an event that people hope will boost the COVID-battered economy.
Oh, really?
There's relief.
Really?
That people have their freedom back, finally, in 2023.
Oh, that makes sense why they're...
Can party and travel without fear, just like they used to. Selena Wang, CNN, Beijing.
Oh, they're saying... how do you know it's Butterfly Gypsy?
Struggling to contain the fentanyl crisis, we'll introduce you to the parents who lost a teen to it.
That's Butterfly Gypsy in there, huh?
No one else goes through that agonizing pain.
Technically, when enamel is gone, you can.
See, that's Butterfly Gypsy. I don't want her. I definitely don't want Butterfly Gypsy in my channel. Do not. Absolutely. Under no circumstances. Alyssa Jean, yeah, I know the name. I know the name very well. Yeah, I'm in Quartzsite, Arizona too, just as well. But I don't camp with the... I don't camp anywhere near the tribe members. Stay away from them. I stay clean away from those people. They don't do me or anybody else any good or justice, that's for sure. Let me, so, how'd you find that out? How did you find that out, Oli?
Plus, it's recommended by doctors nearly 2 times more than any other probiotic brand.
Just one a day naturally helps promote a balanced gut and soothe occasional bloat, gas, and discomfort.
Wonder Hussy, huh?
Probiotic. Welcome to an aligned gut.
I always want to know more about.
Wonder Hussy's quite the lady, I understand.
Kitchen table, pull up the Ancestry app.
Quite the lady.
Looking at all the information, all the tiny details. Dad, check this out. Colorize it. Look at that.
I wouldn't mind meeting him. She's probably in Quartzsite here somewhere. I'm in Quartzsite, but you'll never find me.
Wow, I'm getting good at this already.
Now on sale at Ancestry.
You could never find me in Quartzsite. That's for damn sure. Hold on, let me turn this.
That tracks.
And that's just a bit of psychology Mia learned from New Wave.
Hold on,
Sign up now.
let me switch the channel here. I was waiting for football to come on. What channel is that on?
Helping them achieve financial freedom. We're proud
Hold on a
to
second
serve
here.
people.
Oh shoot, the game's on. I knew I was gonna miss the game. Hold on a second here. That sucks. Okay, got the Cardinal game on now. Have you heard from Nomadic? No, I don't think I've... I think the only person that would hear from that person would be probably Camp Gore 1. Hey, Looney Tunes, did you ever pay back, you owed money to, who is it you owed money to? You owed money, you owed money to somebody. No, it was Camp Gore 1 that owed you money, I believe. Looney Tunes, if you're Alyssa Jean. I understand you're Alyssa Jean in here. You are the Butterfly Gypsy. You are Butterfly Gypsy. Right, Looney Tunes? Would that be correct? You are, did you ever get paid back from Camp Gore 1? Did Camp Gore 1 pay you back the $5,000 that she took out of your account? Remember how she took $5,000, opened up an account, and then she ran the account, and I guess she owed you $5,000. Remember? I just wonder if you remember that, Looney Tunes. Now that I know who you are. Come on, why would Alyssa Jean want to come into my channel? Get that? You know what I'm saying? Or why would not Camp Gore 1? Why would Butterfly Gypsy want to come into this channel? You gotta tell me that one. Let's see, here goes the next hour. Trying to explain this. I got the Cardinal game on right now, and so far the Cardinals are losing. The Cardinals just might not win another game the rest of the season. Cardinals got the fumble. Well, no, there's hope for us now. We just got a fumble right at the 10-yard line of Atlanta. Things are looking good. There's my Super Bowl team, man. Cardinals Super Bowl 2023. Yeah. Cardinals are going to win the Super Bowl this year. How about that? Sports. Time to talk sports now. Forget about all the other stuff. We're going to talk sports. J.J. Watts retired. Davey will be stuck watching losers the rest of his days. Yeah, he retired. He's not retired yet, but after next game he will be. They're still trying to win. I wonder if Butterfly Gypsy gives a good gum job. I don't know. You have to ask other nomadic people, you know. You have to add some. You have to ask that question to nomadic people that are in the courtside. Cardinals scored. We're leading the game. We're winning. Cardinals are winning 10-7. How about that? Nice touchdown. And I think Mikey would know too. Mike Living Free. I don't even know what his channel name is anymore. He got 2-3 channels, and then he doesn't post a video on any of the 3 channels. So I don't know why he has to have 3 channels. At least that's what Blind Views was saying. Living Free don't make the kind of money that Nomadic Fanatic's loaded with cash. Yeah, Nomadic Fanatic is loaded with cash. The guy must make, I'd say on average, Nomadic Fanatic's got to bring in about $25K a month. Some people say he makes about $250,000 to $300,000 a year. Northern California just had an earthquake. Cheap Off-Grid Living is the other channel of Living Free. Yeah, I don't know, because I don't know why he has these channels, because he barely posts videos up on them. You know what I'm saying? Even Blind Views said the same thing. But I'm not a big fan of Blind Views channel. I don't really go in his channel. I'm not, like I said, I don't support Blind Views channel. He never supported my channel, so I'm not gonna support his. Fact of the matter, you know. Each nomadic community should help each other out, and they don't. They don't help one another out. I mean, one way they can help each other out is by getting subscribers to their channel. Bringing traffic to the channel to help it. And other YouTubers, they don't do that. They try not to do that. They try to hurt other channels is what they try to do. That's the real truth of the matter. But it is what it is. Let's see. That was funny when Linda Vargas, Camp Girl 1, ripped off Lisa Jean for $5K. I understand Camp Girl 1 paid her back, but I don't have any. I didn't get to find out if Vargas paid her back or what. I don't know. You'd have to ask that to Vargas. Hey, did you ever pay Lisa Jean back? See, I can't ask that question because I'd be wrong to do it, and then I'd get in trouble doing it. So I don't do it. The best thing you could do is stay away, as far away from Camp Girl 1 as you possibly can, and you'll be best off. Crap, I gotta cough up all this crap out of my chest here.
Well, he sounds like a coach, and I think he's probably selling himself short because he's the type of young man that I think you could see being not a leader of men, but not in high school, but college, NFL, whatever he wants. He just has.
I look like Cartman, don't I, from South Park? I look like Cartman. Yeah. Didn't pay her back, huh? Where did she get the money for the RV then? What bought the RV? She got that nice new RV, you know. She went from a non-working RV to a much better running RV. Actually, I got a shaved head, guy. Here, this is my hairdo. See? That's why I wear the cap, so I stay warm. Trying to take care of my my sickness that I have here. I've had COVID now for the last week. Why is everyone on gov.t? Let's see. That old guy bought it for her in exchange for free poog and gunners. I doubt if she'd give that to him. I really doubt that. Those 3 booster shots didn't block it. I didn't take all the booster shots. I only took the initial shot. I didn't take any after that. So it's probably that reason why I got sick. I'll probably get another shot, you know, but what's you gonna do now? You know, I mean, I already got sick. So it's kind of too late. Kind of after the aftermath, you know. It's better not to get sick, believe me. I didn't get sick all of last year. I didn't catch any flu or colds. And all of a sudden this year, right before the first of the year, I catch this crap, you know. Yeah, I'm watching a Cardinal game. We're leading Atlanta by 10-7 right now. See, the Cardinals would be best losing the game because they will get the second round draft pick in the first round. In the first round, they could get the second pick in the first round. That's big. They're going to get cream of the crop pick. You know, they can't get the number 1, but they can certainly get number 2, which is where they're sitting right now. So, because all the teams that were right where they were have won more games. So, now the Cardinals are guaranteed the number 2 spot. As long as they lose, if they were to lose this game, now if they win, I think they tie with somebody. So, I don't know. It goes by a tiebreaker then. They do a tiebreaker and then determine who gets that second round pick. They probably flip a coin at that point, you know. They just flip a coin right when that draft pick name comes up. Or when that happens, and heads or tails. Whoever wins gets the second round pick. I don't know if the shots are helping, but I put it this way: I think I think if you get the shot, it'll certainly, I think it helps by how sick you probably can not get, you know. If you get the shot, I don't think you'll get as sick. I mean, I got really nailed on this one, man. I've been sick for 5-6 days now. Still trying to kick it out. But I'm seeing a doctor Wednesday, so. And then I'll get my medications, and I'll be able to get my medications here in Quartzsite. Quartzsite of Arizona. That's right. That's right. That's how we talk here, man. Tasha, aren't you a rapper? Aren't you into rap music? You're a hip hopper, right? Tasha's a hip hopper. Hip hopper. 2030 asteroid will cleanse the jerseys from Earth. I doubt that's going to happen. Looney Tunes. I doubt if that'll happen. I don't believe it'll happen. Gonna take over a decade to clean. Cardinals they'll be fine. They will be fine. Don't worry about the Cardinals. They got good players. They just got to keep, they just got to keep the players that they got contracts with, and they'll be fine. They can make up for J.J. Watt. See, here's the thing. The last draft, the draft picks, the Cardinals could have replaced J.J. Watt with another player, but they can't. They gave up their draft pick, actually, to get Brown. Hollywood Brown. That's how they got him. They gave up their 17 first-round pick for Brown, for the Ravens. Ravens got the 17 pick, and then the Ravens gave up Hollywood Brown to the Cardinals. There we go. But see, the Cardinals were saying that they would have picked a defensive player or whatever. That's what they would have. They would have put a defensive player in place. Is what they would have done. But instead, they got a receiver. Now, whether that receiver will stay, who knows? Yeah, we're a clean channel, that's right. You don't hear me cuss, do you? You don't hear me use any cuss words. I'm glad we don't have Revelator in here, though. I can't stand Revelator Phoenix. He irritates me. No end. Yeah, it's all sunshine out right now. See, Florida's not really a sunshine state. Arizona is. See, look at those. See, Arizona has more sunshine than Florida does. So that Arizona is not the sunshine state and not Florida. Because Florida doesn't even have, it doesn't get as many sunshine days as Arizona does. Well, at least the lower half of Arizona, I should say. Now, northern Arizona is a different story. Because it gets cloudy up there. They don't get the same sun up there as we get down here. How you like my GoPro, man? You got a few of these, don't you, Tasha? I think Tasha owns more GoPros than anybody. Tasha's a GoPro king. Or GoPro queen, whatever. So Looney Tunes is actually Butterfly Gypsy. How about that? So we've had Butterfly Gypsy coming in here. Somebody's trying to say, well, what do you have all this garbage up here for? Well, first of all, when I'm on the phone, I'm charged. This goes to the GoPro, which I use. I got the GoPro all charged up now, so. But I need to start doing some uploads.
It's tough to tell. It looks like his leg got caught up, but he's clearly frustrated, slamming his helmet.
Well, that's what what's her face was saying. She sees it as some information. A lot of these people have inside information that you and I don't have, you know. How do you know? How do you know for sure? I can't watch the game because I'm doing this live stream. I want to close it out because I want to watch the game. This is my last opportunity to watch the Cardinals. Yeah, the Cardinals will be fine though. They'll be fine. They're gonna get quite a few draft picks in the off season, and they'll be fine. Oh, we had a guy wide open. I'm not gonna answer it. Revelator Phoenix is now trying to call me. I'm not going to take the phone call. Denver's not doing good this year.
Did you know Google makes a phone?
Did you know that?
Do you know about its camera? Like the way it fixes.
Did you know that Denver fired their coach, Jeffrey? Did you know that?
And even fixes photos taken with your old phone. Now that you know all that, did you know switching has never been easier? Start fixing with Pixel, the only phone engineered by Google. Get Google Pixel 7 Pro for free. Plus, get Pixel Watch, Pixel Buds Pro, and more for free.
Put a frog in a pot of boiling water and it'll jump right out.
Yeah, and they got Russell Wilson. He's overpaid. I'm not going to answer any calls right now. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. This guy's going to irritate me to no end. Now, Revelators, now he's going to keep calling. Watch. I'm going to keep not answering it.
Hey, Fridge, did you know Auto Trader lets me shop for cars by monthly payment? So I know what I'll pay.
Come on, dial again. Come on, quick. Watch, I'm just going to let it ring and ring and ring and ring. Watch.
You see that? That's the moment I realized I'm ready to open my own restaurant.
Put your phone on Do Not Disturb.
Start your financial plan today.
You should die. That is nature's way of saying you failed.
He stopped ringing. I guess I wore his fingers out by not answering. Well, I'm talking on here. I can't talk on here and talk on the phone at the same time. You can't do that. Did you know that, Jeffrey? Did you know that you cannot, if you take a phone call, that means that everybody in here cannot hear me say one word because you would have no audio. You lose your audio when you take a phone call. So that's the reason.
NFL Plus Premium. Sign up today.
10-7, Cardinals take over on downs. Atlanta on the 4th and 2, and incompletion for Des Ridder. So the Cardinals have to go 90 yards for a touchdown. 2:54 to go in the first half. Hollywood Brown, the first touch on the drive. 2 yards as we go downstairs to Megan.
Hey, thank you so much, Jason. Well, it's not great sights on the sideline for this injury-ravaged Cardinals group. There has been sort of a musical chairs in the medical tent. Robbie Anderson is in there receiving some work. He's been getting on the bike, had some ice on his back, and his hip. Also, Jonathan Ledman.
I got 83 channels where I'm at. And 5 amps coming in. Let's see what sports are on there. There we go. Tosh is a big sports fan, right? See, do you let's see. You used to be able to talk on the phone, and yeah, I can't do that anymore. It won't let me do it. I lose the audio. That I do know. I mean, Jeffrey could try calling me, and I'll answer it, and you'll see. You won't be able to hear me say one word on here. And that'll piss people off. And they'll leave. That's what'll happen. That's just how it is. One of those things. So, Tasha, how many GoPros do you have? How many of these things do you have? Don't you have like at least a half dozen? I mean, you used to wear one on your helmet, one on your handlebars, I believe. Oh yeah, when you can't hear me, right? Yeah, give me a call. Yeah, call me, Jeff, and then you won't have to hear. I might as well close it out. I got 17 people in here. Well, I don't know about, I don't remember getting audio. You know, we could try it out. We can certainly give it a shot. My sinus wasn't all blocked up still. I could talk a little bit better, but let's see. No, I'll probably break the stream. It's only halftime. There's 17 people in here right now. 17. Quite a bit. Of course, I don't have the 2,000 that the guy had last night in Las Vegas. Yeah, the guy had 2,000 He had like 2,100 and something people on last night. Now that's a big stream. When you have 2,100 and something people in your stream, that's big. He was gaining 1,000 new subscribers every half hour. Yeah, every half hour he was gaining 1,000 plus new subscribers every half hour. That's impressive. I got 1,000 here, and I can't imagine if I could have done a live broadcast from Las Vegas last night. Damn, I could have been making thousands of people. That's how many people that were coming in there. 0723, what's going on, man? Cardinals got a kick, punt the ball. Blocked. What a drag. They just got the punt blocked. Oh, man. Of all bad things to happen. And it happens to the Cardinals. Oh, man. He could have fumbled the ball and they'd have gained more yards. Boy, Atlanta's sure fighting hard to win this game. Food stamp day? Well, that's another thing. I got, weren't they supposed to give people a raise with food stamps? Well, they don't, it's not like they give you stamps, you know what I mean? They don't give you stamps anymore. I remember those days. I remember, what a pain in the butt, man. Somebody had to get the stamps out, to get the food, Oh, that's horrible. That's bad. See, that's because they can't block. Oh, they scored a touchdown there. They scored a touchdown. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, man. Well, put it this way. Maybe it's best that the Cardinals lose because, you know why? Because then they get the number 2 draft pick. It's better to get pick number 2 than get pick number 4 or 5. You're going to get much better player. They get the pick of the crop. Pick of the crop. Aren't you a rocket science? I worked as a process engineer, guy. That's what I did. I put injection molds. I worked on injection molds. I worked as a machinist, basically. Mathematics. It's all mathematics. Yeah, to get a job like that, you gotta pass their engineering aptitude test before you could even begin to think you could have a job like that. But if you're that good, take the test, you pass. You're in business. You're in business to make a good chunk of money. Make a good living. I was making a good living, man. I'm all right. I'm doing okay as it is, but no, we didn't work on any rockets. No, not there. At the last place I was working at, we did some stuff like that. We did robotics. We actually made some robotics that went on the on some kind of spacecraft that they were working on. Don't ask me which one it was. They never told us what it was. We just worked on it. We just do what we're supposed to. We just do what we're told. We make something and we test it to make sure it works, and that's all there is to it. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, that would be correct. Yeah, they test you with the child's toy that you have to fit the block in the. Yeah, exactly it. You got it right. Well, why don't you go work for Moldworks? Why don't you go try to get a job there and see what you have to do to get a job there? And then you'll find out. They'll give you a test. You pass the test, hey, you're good to go. I mean, I learned all that stuff when I was in high school. I was in high school working, making money out of a garage, yeah. Process, putting molds in injection molding machines, running the parts, measuring, quality inspection. I did all that. I did it all. I mixed my own materials. Yeah, what didn't I do? I did everything. I ran the machine, ran my own parts, inspected. I did it all right at the machine. Me, myself, and I. Bad thing about that, if you don't keep up the pace, guess what? You lose your job. I came in one day, and the owner says, you guys are down 2 boxes each. Each of you you're down 2 boxes. And I go, yeah? And he goes, you got to make up those boxes. Otherwise, you can't keep your job. And I said, okay. Well, how are we going to make up boxes when the machine goes down every other 15 minutes? I go, well, the machine went down 4 times. It's an electrical problem with the machine. I go, we can't fix that problem. So how am I going to make up parts when the machine's got downtime, you know? So I told the owner. You can't. So therefore you lose your job. That's what happened to me. But if I didn't lose my job, then I still wouldn't be living today. Because I had a heart problem. And I needed heart surgery. And I was near death when I was working that job. Near death. Believe me, I had triple bypass surgery on my heart. No joke. I was on a chopping block, Jeff. They took a knife, they took a saw blade and cut right up near my neck and went all the way down and broke open my sternum so they could open it, so they could take the heart out of my body. In other words, they had me attached to a mechanical heart, breathing for me. That's what they did. Yeah. Believe that or not. If you want to believe it, that's the truth. You can call Dr. Hart, he'll tell you. Yeah, Dr. Hart. Actually, that was actually Dr. Brady. Was his name? Can't remember the guy's first name. But he's still a heart surgeon. Same place. So he's good. He's one of the best heart surgeons out there. If you want to trust somebody with your life, that guy's, you can trust him. Go to Arizona Heart Institute and get that doctor for you if you need one, you know. At least if you need heart surgery. That guy can certainly do it for you. Oh, man. Well, it's like playing in the sandbox. Dr. Hart, yeah. Yeah, that's his name. Actually, his name's Brady. That'd be Tom Brady was his name. Tom Brady. Like the quarterback's name, you know, Tom Brady. His name is really Tom Brady, too.
Seconds left. Coming up in very short order, it's the Verizon Verizon halftime report. Kurt, Terry, Howie, Michael, and Sean all have.
No, I had an issue with the heart there because they did something to me that nicked my heart, and they had to go back in there and they had to do a little touch up. Yeah, so yeah, that wasn't a complete heart surgery, no, but there was some damage to the heart done because of a bullet that went in me. Yeah. And then all the strands of the bullet, the hollow point, went into my spinal cord, and this is what caused my problem with my feet. This is why I can't walk right now. No way to fix that problem. No way to fix it. Unfixable. Wait, I guess we're still playing here. Yeah, when is halftime? Yeah, that all happened, Janice. Yeah. Yeah, it all happened. Yeah, triple bypass. 2016 was my heart surgery. Three grafts were put on my heart. In other words, they had to pull a vein out of my right leg. They pulled a whole vein out. I'm missing one vein. I still am missing that vein because they placed it on my heart. Yeah, so that fixed up the heart. But then somebody shot me with a bullet. Later at what was it? 260. So 3 years later, I get shot with a bullet. Tasha did that. Yeah, Tasha shot me with a bullet. Yeah, see, Tasha did it. See. Yeah, I got shot that night, and I ended up ending up with the I can't even say it. I can't even talk with my nose all blocked up. Man. Oh, Baker Mayfield gets traded to the Cowboys. Baker Mayfield. How about that? He just went to the Rams, and now he's with Dallas Cowboys. I wonder what they need him there for. They've already got their quarterback. We're going to start covering sports now. We're going to jump around. No, but I got shot with a hollow point 45 caliber that put all the metal shavings. They had to go in there and try to dig as many of those out as they could. A lot of those slivers were all stuck in my nerves and my spinal cord. That caused the problem. Yeah, it caused my problem that I have right now. That's why I can't walk like a regular person. Yeah. So there you go. Bullets. See, Tasha assaulted me out here in Quartzsite and beat the crap out of me. Beat me with some kind of something that she had, some kind of stick or something. Then threw a cigarette butt, tried to burn my eye out. See, that's how nice Tasha is. See how nice you were, Tasha? And the cops didn't get you. You know why? Because they didn't have your name. I didn't know it was you until later. Because I found out. That's why there's no police report. There's an actual police report if you tie my name to it. Then there is. But they never got you because they didn't have your name. If they had your name, they would have got you. And you wouldn't be a free person right now. You probably would be doing jail time.
We got a Kurt Menefee in Los Angeles. Time now for the Verizon halftime show.
They said they never came. What do you mean they never came? It was on video. What are you talking about, Tasha? It was on video. Video doesn't lie. Videos don't lie. They said they weren't going to charge you, huh? What's the reason? You assaulted a senior citizen. That's against the law. That's actually a felony. That's a felony. It's a felony to assault a senior citizen in Arizona. I don't know if you knew that. Any aggravated assault would be not. That would be at least a class 3 or 4 felony. Yeah, but felonies don't hurt you. You don't have to have a job. You don't have a job, so, that wouldn't hurt you at all. Halftime. Let's shut her down, guys. It's halftime now. I'm going to close it out. I want to get something to eat. I'm going to go get something to eat. Time for me to go get something to eat. Thanks for coming in, Janice. You're a good quality person in here. Same with Arizona 1-2-3. I want to get something to eat, Jeffrey. I need to eat. I got to check my sugar. You guys have stopped me from checking my sugar. I'm diabetic. I got to check my sugar, guy. So you don't understand these things. If you had to check your blood sugar, you'd understand that you have to take. I got to take insulin every day, guy. Every day. Every day. So I'm going to close it out, and I'll come back another time. So we're going to say goodbye to you guys for now. No, we're not cooking on no toilet. What are you talking about? Talk sense, Tasha, or I'll call the cops on you. I'll get that report going again. Well, yeah, then he would know I need to check my blood sugar. I didn't do it this morning, okay? Because I woke up later this morning. So now I want to do that right now. So I'm going to close it up. I'll come back on later. There we go. We'll talk to you guys in a bit. We're out. Goodbye.
To change the way America sells homes for the better. That's what 72 Sold is all about.